Hey everyone, Kevin D. Robinson here. We are getting ready for Mr. Marty to join us, and I'm hoping everybody can hear me out there okay in this amazing world of online communications. I'm about to run a brief video here while we wait for Mr. Marty to join us. He got some connectivity issues happening down there in Atlanta, Georgia, the ATL. So while we await him, I'm going to jump ahead a little bit and just share some information with you by the amazing Ms. Nicole Cooper, and she will probably segue into Dave Wood. We are talking about the Empower Network here and how you can use this to take your financial platform to higher heights and just over the top with the quickness. So if you would please give a listen here, and this will be Nicole Cooper beginning a brief dissertation on how well the Empower Network is working for her in her life, and she will segue right into Mr. Dave Wood.
I just did my first paid ad, solo ads this past week, and I've already made about 75 grand in Empower. So a lot of people are probably worrying about the fact that they don't do paid advertisement and stuff. I've never done a paid ad. Just did my first solo ad. It just ran today, as a matter of fact, and I got 50 leads back there, but I averaged 5 to 15 leads a day and still made 70 or 75 grand, however much I make 5 figures a month. My son is home with me, 9 months old. So I guess it's just proof to a lot of people that there's no excuses once you make a decision. And I think it makes a difference when you put your money where your mouth is. A lot of people are saying, well, I'll pay or upgrade when I'm ready to go full force, but you attract the success when you take that money and you say, I believe in this and I'm going to do what it takes. Then all of a sudden you start drawing the success your way, and those doggone emails that you get that you've just earned a commission, it's beautiful. I had quite a few today, so it's exciting.
Well, wait till you see the ones that I wrote for the master's course. They're just nasty. It says, hold on, I got to read this actually, because it's so funny. All right. Okay, I got to read this to you guys. It says, congratulations, you just lost a $3,000 commission. That's the headline. And it says, you may not believe me now, but losing this $3,000 commission is the best thing that ever happened to you. Why? Because I just proved to you that when you build a team, you can have $3,000 commissions passed to you from unlimited levels down in your team. Also proved to you that the system does the selling for you. What does that mean to you? When we first launched, Tony Ruskin upgraded the Costa Rica Intensive $500 product because he didn't believe that a member would pay for a $500 phone call, $500 product without a phone call. 3 days later, he lost $1,500 in commissions 2 hours while he was at a soccer game with his family. He made a decision to go all in and pulled out his credit card and decided to buy right there on the spot. It's a good thing he did, because 8 months later he had his first $62,000 month. Losing those commissions was the best thing that ever happened to him because it proved the system works. Let me explain why specifically our comp plan is different, okay? Some stuff people don't know, okay? You guys might not realize it, and why these $3,000 commissions are different. Let me explain why they're different, okay? Guys, it's so gangster, it's unbelievable. We bring people in on the front end for 25 bucks. That's our first product that we sell. Then what we do is we continue to upsell, right? And we'll upsell whatever people will buy. Right, whatever they're going to get is what we'll sell. Because people are at different levels in life, and I realize that. Some people are going to come all in a month because they lose a sale like Tony did, and some people are going to come all in right immediately. Well, here's what happens. What we teach you guys to do works. It works every time because it'll work if your team doesn't duplicate. Now, here your team does duplicate, but if you do what I say here, if you do what I say, it actually will work without your team duplicating at all. It's just cool that they actually do. It's cool that your team has success too. That's the thing that has surprised everybody on this panel is they've never had a successful team like this. Maybe a one guy, but never like an army all succeed, right? And it's a different feeling. It's a different feeling for me. I've never had this. I've never had this many people making money in anything. I've never seen this many people. Nicole's at 8,500 this month. It's only the 8th day of the month. It's like 1,000. It's on track to hit over 30,000 this month with that. But that's not even including the master's course commission she's earned already. Okay, because that's not calculated in there yet. Now, guys, here's what I can't even remember what I was going to say. What was I talking about? I got distracted with the fact that you're at 8,500 bucks.
That's awesome. I didn't even know. I haven't calculated.
I was explaining why our comp plan is different. Okay, let me actually see if I can. Hold on a second. I'll tell you how much people have earned from each of the products. Hold on a second. Okay, total since we launched. Okay. The $25 blog, people have earned $3,730,000. Okay. From the $25 blog, this is since launch. Okay. Now check this out. The Inner Circle, people have earned over $5 million in commissions. Okay. We've got multiple people on this panel right now that have earned over $100,000 just from the Inner Circle. It's actually the product that has paid the most money total of any of our products, okay, which blew my mind when I looked at that. I said, you're kidding me. And I was looking at my own company, right, just the other day. I was looking at this. $5 million. $5 million from the Inner Circle. People have been paid. A little over $3 million people have earned from the Costa Rica Intensive $500 product, right? And I'm telling you guys, you want to know how many phone calls have been made to make that $3 million? You know, maybe 2. Somebody's in, they don't know that they're not supposed to make phone calls yet, right? Now, the 15K product, people have earned $2.9 million from that product, okay? $2.9 million. You total all that up, it's some crazy thing. I actually don't know how much it is. This is the total commissions generated, right? And the last event, we helped people make about $1 million by selling the. People make $1 million from that course right now. That's about how much it's. So actually, people made $1 million from that course, right? People made $1 million. Now here's the point. So obviously, by the numbers, there's very predictable commission value that comes from all the product sales, right? Very predictable. It's unlike anything else anybody has experienced ever in their life. And there's a very predictable rate that team grows by. Well, here's what happens when your team starts growing. Not everybody buys everything, and your team will start fanning out like this. You'll have places where there's 10 levels of people that pop up in your organization in a week. Let me give you an example. We launched.
Okay, folks, I know you're standing by here. I'm going to run that clip one more time just at the beginning where Ms. Nicole Cooper is talking, because she said something that I hope didn't go over your head. Take this in and wrap your brain around her words. She talks for about 60 seconds.
This week, and I've already made about 75 grand in Empower. So a lot of people are probably worrying about the fact that they don't do paid advertisement and stuff. I've never done a paid ad. Just did my first solo ad. It just ran today, as a matter of fact, and I got 50 leads back there, but I averaged 5 to 15 leads a day and still made 70 or 75 grand, however much I make 5 figures a month. My son is home with me, 9 months old, so I guess it's just proof to a lot of people that there's no excuses once you make a decision, and I think it makes a difference when you put your money where your mouth is. A lot of people are saying, well, I'll pay or upgrade when I'm ready to go full force, but you attract the success when you take that money and you say, I believe in this and I'm going to do what it takes. Then all of a sudden you start drawing the success your way, and those doggone emails that you get that you've just earned a commission is beautiful. I had quite a few today, so it's exciting.
Well, wait till you see the ones that I wrote for the Masters course. They're just nasty. It says,
okay,
hold on,
that, my friends, is Nicole Cooper, one of the leaders with us here in Empower Network, and she is taking it to the next level with the quickness. I see Mr. Mahdi has joined us. Folks, we are broadcasting around the world, and if you have tuned in to my blog site, you can see that there's quite a bit of real estate around me where you can click on these links above and to my side here and down beneath me to get started with this amazing program. No hype, folks. This is just as real as it gets. What's happening? The Empower Network has taken the world by storm, and people from all over the online community and the offline community are flocking to this program with the quickness. Why? Because they pay 100% commission. Now, let me explain that to you for a moment as I know it, and this is as it really is. When you market an item and sell it on your behalf through our Empower Network, whether it's the $25 monthly, the $100 monthly, or the $500 one-time product, the $1,000 one-time product, or the $3,500 one-time product, your commission is 100% of that sales price, not the measly 5 to 20% that every network marketing company on earth has to pay you in order to stay afloat. Nobody else is doing the 100% commissions. If you're going to make money online, you must be able to obtain 100% of the commission or the sales price of the items that you sell. Folks, this is off the chain, over the top, or however you want to verse it. Mr. Marty, welcome to the broadcast here. If you're settled in, would you want to step in and have a few words here to friends around the world?
I've never had this many people making money in anything. I've never seen this many people. Nicole's at 8,500 this month. It's only the 8th day of the
Yes,
month.
sir. Kevin, can you hear me okay?
That's not even including the master's course.
All right, let me stop
Okay, because that's not calculated.
Mr. Wood here.
Now, guys, here's...
I can hear you fine.
Fantastic. Just wanted to welcome everyone to the Hangout.
I lost your audio, sir. You kill your mic? There you go. I got you.
Fantastic. Just wanted to welcome everyone to the Hangout. This is a very, very unique platform that Google has put together. We're going to take a few minutes and speak about the Google Hangout and some of the features that you can enjoy with the Hangout itself. It's a phenomenal tool that allows you to promote whatever it is that you are promoting, your special talent, your skill set, your unique cause, your business. Google has come up with a win-win, and this platform is absolutely free. So the beauty of the Hangout is that it allows you to simulcast on 3 different platforms simultaneously. It allows you to have a live stream on 3 different platforms. Right now, we're broadcasting this live from Google+, but at the same time, this broadcast is being done, it's being sent over the airwaves live around the world on YouTube. Right, simultaneously. In addition to that, if you're looking at this broadcast through our website, you are witnessing that the Google Hangout can be broadcast from your website. So imagine whatever it is that you are promoting, no matter what it is, having your guests come to your site and watch a presentation done by you on whatever the subject is, right? Whatever your passion is, but they're doing it from your site. Ladies and gentlemen, this is branding on steroids. That's the best way I could put it. This is absolutely branding on steroids, and it's a phenomenal tool. Now, tonight, we're going to be speaking about the Empower Network. It is an international project. I can't call it a business because it's just too much fun. It's an international project that has been the brainchild of, well, it's been the thought of many, the hope and the aspiration of many, but that hope and aspiration was galvanized by 2 men, Dave Wood, Dave Sharp, and that vision brought into fruition 1 year ago. Today is the anniversary, 1-year anniversary of the Empower Network. And from the beginnings to now, we have gone from 0 to 60,000 plus active members that are bound together, locked arms to fight the forces of evil, collaborating using one of the products of the Empower Network, a unified blog platform that is absolutely incredible. A unified blogging platform. That's just one of the products of the Empower Network, but it's the product that allows us to collaborate with our colleagues, no matter what business they're in, no matter what industry they're in. We're all using the blog platform to express ourselves, to expose our individual projects, our talents, our skill sets to an internet online audience in the billions, right? So it's just incredible. We've gone from 0 to 60,000 members using this platform, the Empower Network, on 6 continents in over 70 countries, and we're now we have paid out over $18 million. The Empower Network has paid out over $18 million in commissions to people just like you and me, right, who were seeking to have income and regain a measure of their time freedom. In other words, have a business and have a life all at the same time. Kevin, I'm going to give it back to you for a second. I'd like for you to, if you would please, come in and share a little bit more from the video that Dave Sharp were doing just a second ago. If you could plug that in, and let's take a look at some of the numbers that we've done in the last year and what makes this program so phenomenal. Kevin, can you cue us back up?
Yeah, let me go back to Mr. Wood here.
Here's what I can't even remember what I was going to say. What was I talking about? I got distracted with the fact that you're at $8,500.
That's awesome. I didn't even know. I haven't calculated.
I explained why our comp plan is different. Okay, let me actually see if I can. Hold on a second. I'll tell you how much people have earned from each of the products. Hold on a second. Okay, total since we launched. Okay, the $25 blog, people have earned $3,730,000. Okay, from the $25 blog. This is since launch. Okay, now check this out. The inner circle, people have earned over $5 million in commissions. Okay, we've got multiple people on this panel right now that have earned over $100,000 just from the inner circle. It's actually the product that has paid the most money total of any of our products. Okay, which blew my mind when I looked at that. I said, "You're kidding me!" And I was looking at my own company right just the other day. I was looking at this. $5 million from the inner circle. People have been paid. A little over $3 million people have earned from the Costa Rica intensive $500 product. Right? And I'm telling you guys. You want to know how many phone calls have been made to make that $3 million? Maybe 2. Somebody's in, they don't know that they're not supposed to make phone calls yet, right? Now, the 15K product, people have earned $2.9 million from that product, okay? $2.9 million. You total that up with some crazy thing. I actually don't know how much it is. This is the total commissions generated, right? And the last event, we helped people make about $1 million by selling the master's course. People made about $1 million from that course. Right now. That's about how much it's
actually in about 2 hours. Not even, but an hour.
About 2 hours, people made $1 million. Now here's the point. So obviously, by the numbers, there's very predictable commission value that comes from all the product sales. Right? Very predictable. It's unlike anything else anybody has experienced ever in their life. And there's a very predictable rate this team grows by. Well, here's what happens when your team starts growing. Not everybody buys everything. When your team starts standing out like this, you'll have places where there's 10 levels of people that pop up in the organization. Let me give you an example. We launched.
There you have it. Those are the numbers straight from Mr. Wood himself. So, you want to reiterate, Mr. Monty? There's almost nothing much to be said after that. I mean, boy, if that doesn't light your fire, folks, then your wood, I'm afraid, is wet.
Sure. Hold on one second. Let me get in here and do a couple of things. Okay, great. All right. So now I am back. Okay, wonderful. What we have, ladies and gentlemen, with the Empower Network, very simply, can we go back to the main screen, Kevin?
Yeah, you're up, Marty.
Okay. What we have with the Empower Network is a combination of things. Number one, it's a viral blog platform, right, that allows us, anyone, you, me, anyone, to take the thing that we're passionate about, whatever it is that you like. If you love skateboarding, you can blog about skateboarding. There's 3 questions that always come up with the Empower Network for people that are looking at this for the first time. They said, well, you know, what do you blog about? That's the first question. The second question is, well, how do you earn money from blogging? And the third question is, well, listen, I already have a business. How does the Empower Network help to enhance the customer base to the business that I already have? How do I use the Empower Network to increase sales in what I'm doing already? And those are excellent questions. Let me see if I can share the first answer. So we are living in the 21st century, as you know, and we are riding on the waves of 3 megatrends: the internet, video, and social media. So if you are promoting anything at all, it doesn't matter whether it is a special cause, a special project, or a business. If you're not using those technologies to help deliver your message to a wider audience, you're missing a big piece of the pie. We're in a global community now, right? And things have accelerated for many of us. Our ability to really reach out and touch people has accelerated based on our ability to use these technologies. So if you're in, whatever your project is, the Empower Network's blog platform gives you exposure to the 4 billion people that are online daily. Now, there's 6 billion people on this planet. And there are 4 billion people that are accessing the internet on search engines around the world, search engines that you've never even heard of. And you know about the main ones in North America: MSN, AOL, Yahoo, Google, of course. Those are major search engines, but there are search engines in every country that are particular to that country, and people, because of those search engines, have access, right? They're able to go on those search engines and search for things that are important to them. So whatever your passion is, if you're blogging about, for example, you're a physician, and your specialty is pediatrics, and you want to raise yourself in your niche, in your industry, head and shoulders above other of your colleagues that are also in healthcare. Well, if you're blogging, it gives you a voice to not only the patients that you have that are coming to see you now, your current customer base, but it also allows you to extend and make yourself known. In other words, we're talking about increasing your know, like, and trust to an audience that may not be familiar with you. That's the biggest tool, the biggest benefit of manipulating the internet, using the power of the internet to your advantage. It increases your know, like, and trust to a global audience who may want to know more about the things that you're doing. They may resonate with the passions that you have, with the skills and the talents that you're bringing to the table. If you're a skateboarder and you love to skateboard, do you know how much YouTube has accelerated the learning curve on anything that you want to learn about? Because people have video access over the internet now to watch other people who are engaged in similar activities to them. So having this unified blogging platform, right? Having the blog platform allows you to share what it is that you have of value to your audience. So that's the first thing. The second thing the Empower Network is a online marketing educational resource center. Some of the most phenomenal minds on internet marketing are gathered together in the Empower Network across countries. And Dave Wood, Dave Sharp have taken or are taking things that were, for a long time, in the hand of gurus, right? Information that was unknown to us, especially if you're in marketing or sales or direct sales of any kind. You are probably taking a course, or you've paid money before and you got the course of this guru, or you took some of the information from that personality, and you were trying to gain some ground, gain some momentum in how your business could accelerate, and you were hoping for one more thing, just one more thing that would give you that edge and really launch you. Well, you know, a lot of us have met with frustration because we weren't able to build our network marketing businesses or our online businesses fast enough. We just didn't have the wherewithal, and the quote-unquote gurus were giving us bits and pieces of the information. The Empower Network has a phenomenal resource library that is packaged in modules that we have access to, right? So if you want to learn about online traffic strategies, and what do I mean by traffic? I mean the systems that you can use on the internet to take your target demographic, the person who would be the best candidate for whatever it is that you're trying to expose your project or your skills or yourself to. Who is your perfect audience? Well, there are tools that help us define what our best demographic is, what their ages are, what their likes and preferences are, and then how to take that demographic, how to take that information and put an offer, or put our video, or put our links to our websites in front of that target demographic, right? So that they can be drawn to our blog site, they can be drawn to our links. We have more viewers, they're able to see what it is that we're offering, and then join with us, or add to your experience, or increase your sales, right? So there's very, very, very wonderful information on how to build your skill sets as an online marketer. That's a big part of the Empower Network, the online educational systems that we have. Third, last but not least, if you're looking at this webcast from our Empower Network blog site, you're going to see banners above you, right? You'll see banners on the right side of the screen. You'll see banners below you. Those banners make up the landscape of our website, right? They make up the landscape of our blog site, and at the same time, they are the keys to people getting more information about the Empower Network. It's a very, very elegant, highly converting sales funnel that does a lot of the heavy lifting for us, sharing with people the benefits that they can receive by being a part of the Empower Network, by using the tools that are in our online educational resource library. And you know, that is the Empower Network. We earn income by promoting the Empower Network. We just don't earn income from blogging. We earn income by promoting the Empower Network, by getting people to try the blogging platform, use the blogging platform for their own benefit, right? And as they get happily involved with using the blog platform of the Empower Network and some of the other tools, each person that does that, every time someone that you invite to use the tools, take the tools, every time they take the tools, you, my friend, gain 100% of the price, the sales price for whatever that tool is. So for example, when people take the blog platform, which is $25 a month to own the blogging platform, right? When they pay for their subscription to the blogging platform, that $25 goes directly into your bank account. 100% of the commissions. Now, when you're getting paid 100% commissions, my friends, I'm telling you, it doesn't take a long time for the dollars to add up very quickly. There are $25 products that are monthly residual commissionable products that we have. There are $100 evergreen products that are in our resource learning library. Those are, what I mean by evergreen is that these are educational modules that are updated weekly. There's always new information, audio and video information that's being added to our Inner Circle Mastermind series. That is one of the educational products that teaches us about online marketing. Okay, $100 a month, you know. So when a person takes that to enhance their knowledge base of how to market online, that's $100 commissions to you, directly to your bank account every month. Now, how many people, you know, would it take for you to start having $1,000 a month, $1,000 a month payout? Not a lot of people, right? This is nothing like network marketing, where you're trying to get someone to pay a big dollar amount on the front end, and then they're strapped with some kind of auto ship where they're obligated to have a certain amount of product or a certain subscription level that they're paying every month in order for them to even realize a commission. It's not like that at all. This, my friends, is absolutely fun. Kevin, let me kick it back to you and share with the folks, just for a few minutes, we're 30 minutes after the hour, what your reasons were for coming into the Empower Network. What did you see in this?
What I saw was 100% commission. And that was kind of like a mathematical decision, folks. It was a no-brainer to me, because I've been online and I've been offline marketing for, geez whiz, several decades now. And many of the companies I've been involved with, I've made decent money, never been way over the top with it. And I think most people in network marketing or direct sales could probably make that same boast, if you want to call it a boast, primarily because these companies need to pay, I'll say, immediately 5 to 20% commission to the sales force so that they can stay afloat. And that's just the way it is across the board. Now, I heard Dave Wood on a recording the other day, and I've been listening to him like a whole lot lately, because this guy makes sense. And he said this: for you to become successful marketing online, you need to be able to get 100% of the commission. Okay? Now, I go back to what I said about the other companies, the predecessors to the Empower Network. They pay immediately 5 to 20% commission. Folks, those days should be over with for you, because 100% of the sales price, be it, as you heard Mr. Marty say, $25 a month, $100 a month, $500 one time, $1,000 one time, or $3,500 one time, that goes into your account, every bit of it, minus a measly processing fee, and you can't move money around online without paying for it. If you think you can, I dare you to go try it. Okay, so that in itself is the main reason that I was attracted initially to the Empower Network. After I got in, the education was mind-boggling, folks. If you want, let me just share one thing here with you, if I might, please. Let's see. Take a page that might look like, I had one called up here. Let me see if I can find it real quick without too much trouble. If you would Google, and I'm learning these things with the Empower Network, because like I said, the education here is nothing shy of phenomenal.
Kevin, let me do this. While you're searching for that, let me just chime in on that note. I'll give you a few minutes to find that.
Just a second, it won't take long, okay?
Okay, sure, no problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, just take a step back, and I want you to just walk with me for a second. Take a step back. All right.
I've already found it, so as soon as you get done, I'm ready.
Are you done? You got it.
I got it.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
And I'll come back to that point later. I'll let you roll.
Okay, here. Let me do this for you, folks. I'm going to share a brief screen with you. I just typed in some information I'm working on online, and I'm running this through the Empower Network. I'll screen share with you and show you this. If you want to look like this, you get a Google page and you want to own that page. If you look at this Google page and you type in my case here is Aim High Empower Network, or Empower Network Aim High. Just go to Google and type that in. When you get there, every post, every link on that page belongs to me. I own this Google page. All right.
How many search results?
Out of 2,190,000 results.
So you're number 1 on that page.
I'm number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, all the way down to the bottom. And I guarantee you I can get this one off of here, and it'll be mine tomorrow if I want.
And how did you learn how to do that?
I learned that through listening to Dave Wood and these guys in the Empower Network, through information, just getting in. And I think that was just from the $25 monthly. It might have been some bits and pieces from the inner circle, but I just listened. I kept my ears in tune to what these guys were saying and how the leaders were doing what they were doing, and applied the information to my own life. And there you have it.
So hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. If you're following along, let's say that your category, that your passion was, who knows, scuba diving. And what we're saying to you is that through the online marketing educational resources in the Empower Network, you will learn how to get first page ranking on Google for your particular topic. You'll learn how to own Google, how to own YouTube, right? For any subject that you are wanting to share with an online audience. Now, what does that do for you? First of all, it brings you eyeballs, because if a person is typing in a subject that you're writing about, and your blog, your article, your video comes up on the first page of their search, guess what? The likelihood of them clicking on your link to get some insight to what they were searching for is absolutely out the roof. And that's why people come to Google in the first place, because they're searching for answers. So if you are using the Empower Network blog site and you are invested in your own education on how to position yourself on search engines, how to give greater exposure to your message, that's going to translate to more eyeballs on your message. More eyeballs on your message means the higher probability of people resonating with you and following you and becoming either your friends, your customers, or both. How about that?
I like that. Yes, sir. There you have it.
Your friends, your customers, or both. And that's what the Empower Network is all about. So let me just take a step back and give you a comparison and contrast. If you're in any kind of marketing at all, right, you were probably told, if you had a leader or a mentor, hey, you know what we want you to do? We want you to make a list. I need a list of 100 names, right? At least 100 names. You know, if you need some help, we've got some memory joggers that we're going to give you. We want the person who cleans your clothes, the person who cuts meat for you at the butcher shop, the person who you name it, the people that you go to the gym with, the people at your place of worship, the people that are in the civic organizations that you're in. Make a big list. Do you know that is 60-year-old strategy? And let me share with you why that doesn't work in a business, and why you burn yourself out, and why you blow through your friends and your associates and your contacts over and over and over again. They like put up a cross when they see you coming. They put up a here he comes again. Why? Because they're your friends. And everybody in your circle of influence, although they're your friends, they don't necessarily make for the best business partners for whatever it is that you're trying to promote. Does that make sense? They are your friends, and they're great. They're great friends, and they're great partners in your religious community. They're upstanding people in the community, and they're involved in community activities. They are wonderful. Whatever it is that you know, when you go to the gym with them, they're great workout partners, but they don't necessarily make the best business partners, because more than likely they come from an employee mindset, and they may even be managers or middle managers, but there's a different mindset when it comes to owning a business. When you have a conversation about ownership, it's a different conversation. Even for people that are your friends that are managers. See, if they're working for someone else, at the end of the day, guess what? They get a chance to shut their laptop down, close their cubicle, and go home. A business owner has a different mindset. They are focused on whatever it takes for them to make progress in their business. That's a different level of responsibility. And those are the kind of people, right, that you want to target if you're looking for partners to build a business with you. Now, how you arrive at that target demographic is what you find in the Empower Network. The science of how to identify the best candidate for you and your business, whatever your project is. It might not be a business, it could be a project. But how to identify the characteristics for your best prospect, and then take that and apply the science of going onto the internet and putting your offer, putting your links for your message in front of that target audience. Now that's science. See, that's 21st century science, right? That's what we learn here, and you know, that's what we have to offer. I hope that, you know, and I know you're just itching, right, to find out more. Click on the links right below. See, there's a banner right below. There's some banners over here on the right of your screen. Click on any one of those blue banners, and you're going to be really elegantly brought into a funnel of information that includes videos, wonderful explanations. You can just sit back and take it all in. You'll be inside the Empower Network. More importantly, there's going to be a form at the end that will ask you to submit your name and address. You know that you'll go ahead and do that, because that is going to allow us to trickle information to you about how you can use the various features of the Empower Network to accelerate your growth in whatever it is that you are wanting to do. And I know you're going to find that information fascinating. Kevin.
Okay, I think you passed it back to me. I have a weird thing happening with my connection here, but we are about to close this out. So, yeah, thank you very much. Listen, I want to go back to one thing he was saying. He was pointing to the real estate around him on his blog site. Well, listen, that goes back to the power of this free tool that we're using here with that Google has come up with in the Google Hangout. If you were on my blog site, you see the same real estate around me that he was pointing to around him, where the Empowered Network and their genius has decorated the blog sites that are common to all of us with the information buttons that you need to click and sign in and get more information and get started with this thing today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Let me give you a plug. Do that today.
Right.
Don't do it now. Do it right now, because it might get by you, and tomorrow's not promised to any of us. So if you're going to start this thing, start it right now.
Right, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, a year ago, we were at 0. It was just a vision. Today, this past week, Empower Network's co-founders were in Singapore, and in Singapore, sharing the message of the Empower Network. The first week that they were there, this past Monday, they had 900 people in Singapore to show up at a convention center just to hear about how income can be earned online through a unifying blog platform. See, this is so cool and so elegant. you know, the only thing you need to know how to do is write. The blog platform is already set up for you. If you've ever tried to develop a blog on your own, a WordPress blog in particular, and this is on a WordPress frame, you know, the most dynamic framework for blogging on the planet. This blog platform that we have has been designed by master developers, and all of the frustration that you would normally have in trying to set up where your images are going to go, where your video is going to go, all that's been done for you, you know, and it's just a joy. You just get in and start typing your message. You just click buttons and say where you want your video to show up, and it is a thing of joy. The blog platform, again, is what unifies us. It allows us to have collaboration without competition. See, it doesn't matter what business you're in. You know, every one of us has a story that we're wanting to share with a bigger audience. So if you're in healthcare, then I can share this blog platform with you. If you have colleagues that are in real estate, you can share this blog platform with them to help them enhance their business. If they have colleagues that are in politics, then they can use the blog platform. If you have people that are in simple sales, as in vendors who have products that they want to vend online, everyone can use this, and that's the thing that unifies us. That's why we are marching into country after country after country. If you've ever decided that you wanted to have a portable business so that you can pick up and be anywhere and still earn around the clock because your business is internet-based, then you deserve to click the button right below. Right now, I know you're itching to do it anyway. I know you're itching to do it anyway. Click the button right below. Get inside, get the information that you need, and we'll see you on the beaches of the world. This is Muhammad Mahdi, Empower Network, and my partner, Kevin Robinson, Empower Network, wishing all of you maximum success. Aim high. Aim high. Maximum success. We'll see you guys next Thursday. Bring some friends. Peace.
We out, folks.